So guys, you are back again watching your favorite village boy, and I will be talking about some updates coming again to you from Norway. Remember, I said on this channel we do talk about everything study abroad. All right, this is where you are going to be getting latest information on universities that are open for admissions and everything. So now you are going to be getting updates to me from the second university in Norway that has implemented a tuition fee, or let's say has brought out its own figures so far as its tuition fee is concerned. All right, remember sometimes few weeks back I talked about the Norwegian government introducing tuition fee to international students. So before it was free, and the information says starting in 2023, non-EU and EEA or EFTA applicants to Norwegian University of Life Sciences are not, all right, are not or must pay tuition. So as an international student, if you already applied to this particular university, the university I am talking about is MMBU, all right, which is a Norwegian University of Life Sciences. Please understand that you are going to be paying tuition fee in this university come 2023, the semester that begins in August. All right, so that is what you need to know. And now I will take you through the university's website, and I will also like to emphasize this. So this is coming from the Norwegian government, and they say non-EU citizens are now required to pay tuition fee at all Norwegian higher institutions. Unfortunately, this affects all new applicants to NMBU, that is Norwegian University of Life Sciences. Okay, in the following estimated tuition fee per program per year. So like I told you, it is per program per year, and I will be explaining based on CFA francs. All right, Nigerians, Pakistanis, Indians, Ghanaians, or any other nationality watching me, please make sure that you pay attention to these details. And remember, if you hear your program, know that that is the tuition fee, and this is the final tuition fee. Before, a few weeks back, I posted a video about the University of Stavanger, which was the first university, and this is the second school in Norway. Now let's go to the tuition fee. There are some group of people that are not going to pay as well. So guys, as it stands right now, the fees, I think the highest is 225,000 Norwegian krone, which is for landscape architecture for global sustainability at this particular university. All right, and if you check 225,000 Norwegian krone for this program, it is 13,516,983 CFA francs. All right, that is for the program landscape and sustainability. So like I said, if you check, you will realize that the programs are not the same. All right, some programs like landscape architecture for global sustainability is expensive more than the others. Okay, let's calculate the money together and see how much you are going to be paying. And before we check the money, let's see which programs you are going to be paying. Agroeconomics, ecology, by the way, animal sciences, you also have aquaculture, all these environmental or ecological programs related. You are going to be paying the same amount. We have aquaculture, aquatic food production. There is equally aquatic environmental forensics. There is data science, ecology, genome science, international environmental studies. There is phonetics and plant sciences. So these are the programs that are the same amount, 150,000 Norwegian krone. I want to see how much is the money, or you can just convert from your own end, and let's see how much it is. So this is a heavy amounts of money. I don't know. This money is per year, all right, for the program. And remember, most of these programs are master's degree programs, which you are going to be studying for 2 years. Then the other program, which is include global development studies, apply economics and sustainability, and equally international relations. These ones cost 125,000 Norwegian krone. All right, let's see how much is 125,000 Norwegian krone to CFA francs. This one is 7,500,000 CFA francs. Remember, I'm calling all these figures in CFA francs, so you can equally convert them to your own local currencies. Then the last one, which is a BSc in International Environment and Development Studies. I think this should be a bachelor's program, and this program should be coming in for the first year. Equally, before I talk about the last group of people who are going to be let me say who are to be exempted or who are not going to be paying, there is something on the website. I will put this link in the video description box, and if you take a look at the website, you will see there is something written there that if admissions is offered, the tuition fee for your first year must be paid in full by 15th of May. Please pay attention to this. It is very, very important. If you are admitted, you have to pay all this amount of money by the first year. All right. I'm sure the university is going to provide an account for you to drop this money inside, or probably some bank account for you to put all this money inside, but you must pay all this money. This is something I always elaborate to international students, and I have been talking about explaining to them that you must pay first year deposit, all right, in almost all these countries in Europe. So if you are not prepared, you may not be able to study abroad, and this is going to be a very big blow for African students, because I know these monies are very huge and heavy. Now, in addition to what I just read to you, this is in addition to and separate from the funds living cost in the amount in Norwegian krone, which is 128,887. Please listen to me again. This tuition fee you are going to pay is going to be different from your fee. Pay attention to this. It is going to be separated from your living cost. Your living cost alone is 128,887 Norwegian krone. This is equivalent to 7 million plus. That is more than 13,000 US dollars. All right. Now you are going to add your tuition fee to this amount. All right. So in essence, if you want to get a student visa to Norway come August this year, you have to show that you have 13,000 US dollars separately plus, all right, in an account. Then you equally have your tuition fee for 1 year before you can be given the visa. By the way, you have to pay this money in full before. It shows that if you pay all your tuition fee, you are going to Norway. So if you have this money, I think Norway is the surest place you should be looking at right now. But you cannot apply for admissions again. Admissions is closed already. So that is something you should know. Yeah, which must be documented to secure the study permit. So for them to give you a study permit, you must be able to show all these two figures. All right, your 128,887 Norwegian krone and your tuition fee for 1 year, depending on the program. Remember, I just gave you all the tuition fee. There are some for 225 Norwegian krone, the others for 150, the others for 125, and the other for 80. In this particular university, please pay attention to this. Instructions on how to pay the tuition fees will be provided when the admissions letter is offered. So like I said, they are going to give you a bank account to transfer these two figures. These two figures, your cost of living money and your tuition fee, they will give you, like they said, they will put the instructions on your admissions letter. And I already know that they are going to provide a bank statement, or let me say a bank account or a blocked account for you to drop this money inside. And as soon as you do this, I want to guarantee you that you are going to Norway, because a lot of students will withdraw immediately. These figures, most African parents cannot afford these figures. So the tendency is that if you apply to Norway and you will be given admissions, you are moving. And again, there is something they are asking international students now if you would like to continue with your application. So the tendency is that if you actually applied and maybe you were to be dropped, now you would go into this country. I hope you understand. Then possible exemptions may be subject to change. Possible exemptions means that what? Some people can be eliminated, or let's say some people may be asked not to pay, but it may change. That is why they say possible exemptions and may be subjected to change. Something you should pay attention to. Now, these are the exemptions that may not be asked to pay tuition fee. They said exemptions from paying tuition fee may be decided by the Ministry of Education and Research. So, but if there is any changes, these are the group of people that may be exempted from not paying, all right, from not paying tuition fee, but it may change. Permanent residence permit, people on permanent residence permit in Norway, people who are under asylum in Norway, all right, asylum seekers, people who are married to Norwegians, all right, Norwegian citizens, it will be decided. Remember, it's not fixed. Then citizens of the United Kingdom. There is something here you have to read, but people from UK, citizens, not people, citizens. Then full-time work. Applicants who have lived in and had been in continuous full-time employment in Norway for the past 24 months. You may get something. So you have to pay attention to this. 3 years of continuous studies in Norway. If you have been studying in Norway for 3 years and above, your tuition fee may be slashed off. All right, so you need to listen to, or let's say read this information. I'm going to put the details down there so you understand. I will not talk about the admissions again. I will not talk about the study again. I will not talk about requirements again, because you cannot apply again. It's already late. All right, for those who already applied, it's already late. You cannot apply now. That is why before you even started the application, you were asked if you would study in Norway. All right, but it was rather maybe not good, because they actually started talking about this tuition fee when a lot of students had already applied. And now, this is my advice to you as an international student. If you are watching this video, please start dropping your applications to other countries. If you even apply to any school in Norway, like I told you, 2 schools. This is the second school. The first one was the University of Stavanger. The video is already on the channel. And other schools like Oslo, Tromsø, Nord University, they are going to come up with their figures very soon. So you have to know this, and remember, like I told you, it is going to be heavy. All right, supplying proof of funds separately and supplying tuition fees separately. And the tuition fee is not small monies, guys. You have to really look again. Don't forget, because I know people will watch this video and come again and say other things. Please don't forget, it is very important you put this into consideration. All right, because if you don't do this, it may at the end of the day complicate your application. When you check the website, you are going to see your tuition fee is separate and living cost is separate. All right, it's separately, or is it separate or separately? I already mentioned all these things to you. All right, so please pay attention to this. And again, they said the required amount can be documented in currency of your choice. So those of you asking me about Naira, or can I put in Naira, can I put in which currency? You can put it in any currency, guys. You can put it in any currency. All right, so take a look at the website and see how you are going to do the financing. And like I told you, this time around, you are not going to even supply anything like bank statement. Norway before was blocked account, but now they have implemented tuition fee, and they must make sure that every student pay if the student must get a visa. So paying 7 million plus separately, then providing 7 million plus separately for feeding and accommodation and all the rest is not something that is going to be easy, guys. So please pay attention to all these details so that you know what you are doing. And of course, you may, like I said, if you supply all these figures, you are moving straight away. All right, so that is something you should do. Remember, this is in addition to and separate from the funds which include living costs in the amounts in Norwegian crores. So your tuition fee is separately from your living costs. Please pay attention to this. All right, I hope this will help you. Please, like I said, details will be provided on your admissions offer, so do not worry yourself that much. We meet again in another one. Bye.